Guys, we finally made it. My incessant waffling has finally attracted the attention of a seasoned geopolitical analyst, like a bear to honey. GeoHussar, American analyst, made a video all about yours truly. Let's have a watch together. And go.
What the heck did I just listen to, Mahfouz? You spoke for 12 minutes when you could have summed everything up very eloquently and long-windedly within 5. We've spoken about this at length, and it still took you 3 minutes at one point to get to one goddamn point.
He's going in.
You wasted 12 minutes of my time with that Civil War post, but I wanted to help you out, so I watched it, and I'm critiquing it. And for everybody watching at the intro, you saw him with his cup and he drank. He drank from his cup 3 times in this post. That is crap you edit out if you want to make something concise and fact-driven. That post got 27,000 views, which means 20,000 people had to listen to what it sounds like every time you breathe and drink from your cup of water and then set it down. Edit that crap out if you want consistent viewership. There were so many instances in that post where you're like, let's get to it, let's get to the point.
Let's not watch the rest of that together. That was a harrowing experience, hearing Hussar's assessment of how I do my videos. And it cuts deep because I know he's right. I do talk a lot. I am aware of my ramblings. Just like Trump's personality can be polarizing. Now, some enjoy the laid back feel and the one take and none of the cutting and splitting. Others can't hack it on TikTok's age of 10-second clips, right? Oh, my brain's gonna explode, Mahfouz. ADHD, Mahfouz. Help me, Mahfouz. Relax yourself, okay? It's also just my style, right? I can start editing, but if I over edit, you lose the fuzzy flavor, the Mahfouzi flavor, you know? Now, Hussar is not unbiased. Hussar is not unbiased. He has a distinct American exceptionalism bias, which is common among Americans. They have been taught that they're the most advanced, most magnificent nation in all of human history. They are God's chosen people. Well, not God's chosen people, that's already taken. They are God's gift to humanity, right? And we can do no better than the US of A. They're just the best. But look at the statistics, and in what are they the best? Like standard of education, quality of life, safety that the average citizen can expect throughout their lives, life expectancy. They are not the best. They are not the best, right? Now, for those who want to understand geopolitics, one thing I do is listen to different viewpoints. Listen, but question. And especially listen if you already know the underlying bias, because then you can translate in real time. You can listen and then you can verify the facts. And if there's a bias present, you know that the bias is present. You can probably filter it out. This is basically what I do on a day-to-day basis. Listen to different perspectives, compare and contemplate. I, for example, read the news from Haaretz and Times of Israel and I-24. Yeah, I know, crazy. Those are Israeli news sources. I listen to Tehran Times and the New Arab and Middle East Eye for the Arab and the Persian takes. Al Jazeera for a very reasonable middle ground take on most topics, in fact. If there's any news outlet that would support you, go read from Al Jazeera is a good starting place, certainly. Then you have MSNBC and CNN and Fox and BBC and GB News and Sky and, you know, you can get into sort of a dance, right? Hindustan Times, Dawn Times, South China Morning Post, CGTN, Russia TV, Russia Today, sorry, the Kiev Independent. There's a lot. And looking at both sides, especially, you know, Russian side, Ukrainian side, Indian side, Pakistani side, gives you the ability to look at both and then probably find the truth that's somewhere in the middle. It might not be smack in the middle, but somewhere in the middle. Legacy media aligned or allowed by the government will often frame everything through a specific lens. This is that nation's grand narrative. If you're in the UK, there's some things that align fully with the government. Then there's complaints towards the government. Then there's news media, there's takes, there's certain viewpoints you are outright banned from sharing. So you see what is aligned and what is allowed is the remit of the legacy media apparatus in this country. Same goes for any other country, right? And that allows a grand narrative to be built. I invite you, if you have time, after sitting through all my waffling, according to GeoHussar, I invite you to watch news from different sources, but with the heightened awareness that you are likely watching news with a spin on it. You just have to identify and try and filter out the spin. What I offer, for example, is the claim that I already removed the spin, the bias for you, right? So you won't have to spend so much time to get your news. Just my 10-minute waffling sessions. Though I somehow managed to hack the system, and now a lot of my videos are over 10 minutes. Sorry about that. Sorry, not sorry, actually. And we shall leave it there for this post, right? I know, shocking. Not even 10 minutes. For the news and the analysis, unbiased and without the Western spin, I'm Mahfouz, and I'll see you on the next one. And thank you to GeoHussar for spending 12 minutes of his precious time looking over my content, and then spending 2-3 minutes of everyone else's precious time attacking me. And jokes aside, I appreciate his critique.
Give the facts with your perspective and none of the circumlocution.
What in the American exceptionalism is circumlocution? Na 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 SpongeBob. Na 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 na.